guys, welcome to another studio vlog. It feels like ages since I've recorded like a proper studio vlog. These next few vlogs are going to be so bittersweet because I'm working towards the final ever launch here at Katnipp Studios, in the Katnipp Studios as the stand today. So if you guys have just stumbled upon this video, I am downsizing my studios. I run 2 studios here and we are packing up shop, selling all our products and going to be going into the next chapter, living a life that is more creatively freeing so I can finally write picture books and stories and go more on a digital and print on demand product-based business with my illustrations rather than the physical products that we have. But when I made this decision, we had thousands of stock come in for spring. Oh, it's really bright over here actually. Let me go sit down because this is such a weird angle to film from. Yeah, we had thousands of stock when I made the decision that I was going to like pack up shop basically. We had loads of stock coming in the post. So we have to clear that stock, but it's really kind of bittersweet because let me just stick you on here like this, because it is actually a spring range that really came from the heart this time, and it feels almost like weirdly full circle or something, and like a confirmation that it was like the most beautiful way to end the product launch as we know it. So basically, why this collection is so important to me, it's based off the Yorkshire countryside and we have a new character called Sugarpuff the sheep coming in. And this was based off my love for my family holidays that we used to take in Primrose Valley in Scarborough. And we used to drive through the fields in the Yorkshire moors on the way to Scarborough, and you used to always see the lambs for my birthday because my birthday is in April, and you used to see the lambs in the field and all the like English spring countryside. So this year I wanted to create a collection based off that, and I introduced a new character called Sugarpuff the sheep. And weirdly enough, this weekend just gone, I actually booked a trip for my family for Christmas to go back to our childhood caravan park. So basically we used to own this caravan. I come from a very working class background and we couldn't afford like abroad holidays at the time, but my granddad used to actually own a static caravan here. So I always felt really lucky and grateful because I used to be able to go to this caravan during spring because it used to open in March through to November, and we used to go any opportunity we could go, like weekends, and the first proper holiday was always around my birthday during the Easter holidays, and we used to always go there. So spring was always really exciting because the daffodils would all be popping up, the flowers would be popping up, the lambs would be popping up, and we get to go on our little family holiday. And this weekend we actually went back there, and I didn't know at the time of booking this in December because I bought this for my dad and mum twice now because we actually had to sell the static caravan, and we went there this like weekend. And obviously at Christmas I didn't know that this was going to happen with Katnipp, and I didn't know that it was going to be like the end of everything. And as we were driving through the countryside, the same countryside that has inspired this collection, we seen all the lambs and stuff. I tried to get footage actually, but we were going too fast through the Yorkshire countryside, but it just felt like so weird and full circle. It was so strange, and it also felt like I was meant to be going down this path that I'm going down, and like almost a confirmation and a nice closing chapter. So we had a beautiful weekend at the caravan with my family, and it was really sunny and it like reflected this collection that we're doing. So it was kind of like this full circle moment. So that's what this collection is actually based off, and it was just funny that we so happened to go this weekend as well, on the week that we're going to be doing this final launch at Katnipp. Unfortunately though, I had to cut the trip short a little bit because we were there on Monday and we left the caravan on Monday and we drove straight to work because we've had so many orders off you guys. Things are selling out fast at katnipp.com because, as you guys know, we won't be restocking the things that we have in store. So apparel and stuff we will be continuing to have, we'll be shifting over to digital, but everything else has been like selling out. Like we've ran out, we sold out a Bumblebot, our little keychain plush toy, and we have also sold out of a few notepad stationery items, stickers. We're slowly selling out of our mouse mats and stuff as well. And speaking of mouse mats, the final items came in last week, but I need to show you the new mouse mats. But the thing is, we got a restock of some of the mouse mats, thinking obviously that we were going to restock them and keep selling them. But we are planning on reducing a bunch of items like our Gingy plushes. We're going to reduce the items of some of our desk pads as well, to start doing clearances. But this is going to be our final launch at Katnipp, and then we'll probably be seeing what stock we have left, and we'll figure it out then about how we're going to clear the stock going forward. I'm just going to quickly answer my emails because I'm trying to keep on top of it. It literally takes me so long to answer my emails. I'm going to quickly answer my emails. Oh, this was a thing that I sent off yesterday, like lanyards and stuff, like packaging for the products. I can't help but draw like doodles on everything. And I'll show you what I've done for the packaging because they should be actually coming on Tuesday. I've also been on order packing with Mike and Dean, so it's been hard to juggle everything actually. I'm really behind on the vlogs on my personal channel because I've just had to like literally just package orders because we've had that many. It's been very difficult to keep on top of with just the 3 of us. So a huge thank you to you guys. Oh, I have a call today. A huge thank you to you guys for supporting us and buying all the goodies. We've had so many lovely orders. I'm just answering my emails, but I always love listening to like cute Nintendo music. I don't know why. It just puts me in the mood. Look at this backdrop. Oh, so cute. Also, speaking of backdrops, I'm actually thinking of opening, maybe when I have more time, don't hold me to this in the next few months, but I'm thinking of opening a Katnipp, like cozy Katnipp channel where you can put it on and it's all the Katnipp scenes and all the music that I use on these vlogs and things that I collect, and you can go into the world of Katnipp and put it on in the background, and it'll also match like the desk pads and stuff like that, and you can have like a Katnipp scene. That's something I definitely want to do. I've had that idea for literally about 4 or 5 years now and just haven't acted on it because I haven't had the time, but hopefully this will free up the time to do like little passion projects like that. Things like that won't make me any money, but it's just a way for people who like the world of Katnipp to kind of come into it more. And I just think like the Pastel Witch Cottage, I could have beautiful nighttime music with cricket noises and stuff like that, because I listen to like ambience and ASMR music all the time. Like I literally have it on like 24/7, like some sort of nice soothing background music, especially when I'm working. And I think it would be a really nice way to look pretty as well, even on your TV, like a Katnipp scene on the TV. I don't know, that's an idea I've had. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to answering my emails, and then I'll finally show you the mouse mats. Dean has just come through to the studio. I've also got my Katnipp blue lanyard on because it matches my outfit for the fob. I've got a fob here, Dean, on my lanyard. And he's just said that he's done a huge order to Australia, and it's like a huge pin order of someone collecting it. Oh, good morning, Mike.
Morning.
How are you doing? Oh my goodness. Has she bought pretty much every collection? Oh no.
No, she's
bought
like
loads of mini pins.
Mini pins.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Look at this order. So this is going all the way to Australia. Look at all these pins. She's bought all like the mini pins. Look at this candy cane one. That's so cute. She's bought all like the little tiny dinky pins. And she's got like a cinnamon one. Look, all these little hydrangea ones. I wonder what she's doing with all these. How exciting. If this is you, let me know. And then also mugs, loads of stickers. These reading ones are popular, and the book review ones are really popular too. But look at all these mugs. Thank you so much. It's been so cool because we've literally been having so many huge orders, haven't we? And every week we're like, oh, there's a new top order, like celebrate, and then the next week it was replaced again, and then the next week it was replaced again. So it's just insane. I'll never get over the fact that people are willing to like spend into the world of Katnipp and want a bunch of Katnipp goodies. It makes me so happy. So yeah, how nice is that? This is one thing I am going to miss, and it's kind of bittersweet almost, because seeing my products like this, and we have hundreds of products. I think we have just short of 1,000, is it, by the time the spring launch goes out. It's going to be bittersweet not doing this sort of stuff, but like I say, if you haven't seen my other videos where I've gone into it, we may do limited runs like I did the Bon Bun bunny boxes, because I do enjoy getting hands-on and seeing the products in person. We're thinking of getting stockists as well, of like the pins and stuff, so there may be stockists. So we'll see how it goes. As you guys know, I'm going to be documenting the journey on this channel, but that would be pretty cool. But look at all these pins we've got, but a lot of them are selling out now. And also the mouse mats are looking emptier. I might as well, while I'm here, show you the Sugar Puff the sheep mouse mat actually. So we have a bunch of stocked, like restocks of larger ones, but only a few. Where's the sugar puff one? Oh, I think it's this one. I've already opened it because I'm going to keep one for myself. So we're going to do two sizes. We're going to do this size, which is a standard 700 by 300 size, which is good for smaller desks. And we also have the 900 by 400 size. But look at this, it's so cute. Oh my gosh, Mike, show them these. Mike's behind the camera, by the way.
I was doing such a good job of holding it still. Oh, so cute.
It's so cute. I love it. Bumblebee.
But
Don't you think that's so pretty? I love it. I love the colours so much on it. But yeah, we've got Sugar Puff the sheep here. We've got Bumblebutt with his Bumblebutt out. And we've got a little tractor, the Yorkshire countryside. To be fair, in Yorkshire, you don't often see many thatched roof cottages, but I just wanted to draw a thatched roof. It's more like in the south of England and like the Cotswolds and stuff, but I just really wanted to draw one. There is some, but not many. And tulips as well. Tulips are more like a Netherlands thing, but you do see them sprouting up on the side of the roads, and daffodils as well. But I've already done a daffodil collection, so I didn't want to add any daffodils. And I don't know, I think Sugar Puff's face is really funny to me. I don't know why, it just looks so like cute and cheeky. So and I also added my logo right here on the corner as well, which looks really nice. And then I have this like blank space where this is, because this is where like the mouse, the keyboard would go. Do you know what I mean? So this is a smaller size one, and then you can get a larger one. But yeah, this bit is a bit blank, so you can have the keyboard there, and then these are where like your mouse would go. Right, I've just changed my YouTube banner again, but I have finally done all my emails, and it's 10 to 12, so I'm gonna make my dinner. Ooh, Barbie Fairytopia music and ambience. How nice does that look? I bet that sounds nice. I'm gonna put this ambience on next. Did anyone else used to absolutely love the Barbie movies growing up? I used to watch them. The animation wasn't that great, but for some reason I loved the colours and I loved the music and the stories. I used to watch them over and over with my sister. Very nostalgic. And also, can anyone remember Swan Lake with Odette? I used to love that film, like literally love it. I used to watch it over and over and over and over again. Oh my gosh. I used to like the opening scene when they were teenagers and they grew up. It's like enemies to lovers romance. But when I was a kid, maybe that's where my love for enemies to lover romance actually came. Anyway, I digress. What else have I got on my to-do list? I have a Patreon podcast which I'm going to sit down and record with them. So if you want to join us over in our Marshy Club over on Patreon, I actually have just uploaded our wallpapers that are exclusive, and follow this, what it looks like. It's really pretty. It follows the Katnipp calendar every month. It looks really pretty. It matches my studio. And we also do a monthly podcast. So I'm going to sit down and chat with them about how I've been feeling, the updates, some ideas for books that I've had. Another priority today is actually to do some product photography so I can have it done ready for next Wednesday's shop update. The reason I want to take photos today, which is currently a Friday, is because I'm off on Monday because it's bank holiday and I had a trip planned with my friends. So that only gives me Tuesday to finish everything, and I'd rather have the images so that I can start to share them on social media as like a marketing push before we go live on Wednesday. Oh my gosh guys, I was casually eating my broccoli and I've realised I haven't sent off for the enamel pin backing card. So I made this list on the back of my notepad about all the like lanyard packaging and the magnet packaging, and I remember going into the office thinking, is that the last thing I need to order? Because I needed to order it yesterday with it being a bank holiday here in the UK, and I've forgot the pins. So I'm really hoping they'll come in time. I can't believe I forgot the pins. I'm just going to do a standard pin for all of the spring. So I'm thinking of using the gaming mouse mat illustration and using the fields and stuff for the pin designs. But I need to I need to send them off. I'm listening to rock music. Alright, just been on my walk and I was listening to Rage Against the Machine the whole way down the beach. Kind of funny because it's like a juxtaposition to what we do here in Katnipp. But it reminds me of my Moshe days. Anyway, I am going to now print out some backing cards and stuff that I've done just on my printer here. We use Epson Eco Tanks for our sublimation printer, for our art print printer. I think I'm going to be doing more tutorials before... Wait, that must be the sublimation printer. I'm going to be doing some tutorials about how I print my art prints and stuff, like some updated ones. Because we did do them on this channel, but it's been a while since I've actually done them. We've literally got 3 printers. So I will do some tutorials and stuff before we get rid of these studios. Speaking of getting rid of the studios, I literally only have a week left to get rid of the studio through there, and we're doing the launch, so it's going to be so hectic. I don't even know what we're going to do. We're going to have to like... I actually don't have a clue. I guess we'll find out on these vlogs. I'm going to print out a bunch of backing cards and stuff and use them for product photography, because obviously these backing cards aren't going to arrive until Wednesday, which is actually our shop launch day, and I need some photos for the product listing. So all I'll do is just print them on my fine art print paper. What I have found though is my printer prints them more faded than what they actually are, so that's the only thing I found. But with product photos it doesn't really matter too much if the backing cards looks a bit more dull than the real life one. It just means that actually hopefully you'll be pleasantly surprised. But this is what I'll do. I'll just put it on Photoshop just like this, and then I'm going to print them off and then cut them out, put my enamel pins on. But obviously normally my backing cards and packaging is double-sided, but I won't show the back because these won't be printed double-sided. And this is what they look like. So it does the job. I'm going to just cut them on the cutter, and then I'll put the enamel pins on the back. I also have some lanyard packaging as well that I'm going to do and take photos, because I am throwing in a freebie with all the lanyards because we had a problem with one of the lanyards when it arrived. Just using the forbidden toenail clipper, aka the corner rounder, and I couldn't find it anywhere, and it was right in front of me. And I tried to tell Dean and Mike that there's a saying where it's like, I can't see the wood for the trees, or trees for the... There's a saying where you can't see for looking, basically. Does anyone know that saying, or am I totally making it up? Anyway, I'm going to round these and then take some photos. So I've got pins, lanyards, and magnets to take photos of. Oh, and I also have something to show you. Look, that's what it does. It like rounds the corners right here. And I don't round the corners of my lanyard packaging. So this will be like much brighter. It's like this nice gradient that I've done for this design. This will be much brighter and darker when it comes from the professional printers. And speaking of professional printers, so you guys know that I'm switching through more of a print on demand type of business, and I needed to show you this. Dean actually ordered an experiment. He did put it the wrong way around, the design, but we got this off the print on demand manufacturer, and they use exactly the same mugs as us, including the pink handles, and the print quality is actually better than ours. So this one's the print on demand one. The only thing I would say about this is actually the print colours are so vibrant that they're actually darker than ours. So look at that. That one's ours here, and that one's the print on demand one. They're literally the exact same product. But actually the print on demand one probably has better machinery than what we can afford here at Katnipp. Probably better on the POD one as it is on our one. To be fair, this one's a seconds one. It's got fading on the edge. But it's literally the exact same mug and everything. So I'm thinking, do I just stick with our mug designs? I've even got the pink handle mugs and stuff that we do and print on our mug press. It's exactly the same product. The only thing that's different is it comes in just like a completely plain box, and then it comes with like a packing slip inside it like this. So this is how you get it.
Bless you, do.
You get it exactly like this with a packing slip inside it, whereas we add like all frilly touches like a thank you card, packaging, but the actual product itself is actually a little bit better. So let me know in the comments below if you want me to keep the mug designs. They're actually quite a good seller. Over here, I'll show you all the ones that we've sold this week. There was actually a lot more of them as well. But as you can see, we've got bags of posts going out. Dean's done them. But as you can see, the mugs have been a fairly decent seller here at Katnipp, and we could still offer these potentially of print on demand. So let me know what you think. Am I overthinking the whole packaging thing? I think I am a little bit. But they do these exact mugs. So yeah, it's something definitely to think about, because I've already got all the designs, so it's not like it would be any different. Dean was like talking off camera, but as soon as I turned the camera on, he was like, you just say it. He said they also offer 20 ounce, so even bigger, you know those giant, has anyone seen the Sports Direct mugs that you get here in England? They're like huge 20 ounce mugs. They also offer them, and then tumblers and stuff like that. So please let me know. I think I need to just get over the whole packaging thing, but I feel like the packaging for me as a graphic designer is one of my favourite things about items. But I don't know if that's just because that's what I particularly like, and if people are that bothered, because oftentimes we get people saying like remove the packaging and stuff like that, because it's still exactly the same product, literally exactly the same. It's just the packaging that's different. But I do think the packaging elevates the brand. I don't know, I always have thought that, and I've always appreciated nice packaging and enjoyed designing it. So let me know your thoughts below. Anyway, I am going to put my lanyards and stuff on here. This is what I was on about the lanyards turning out wrong. If you've seen my last vlog, it was 2 vlogs ago now, I ordered these which were meant to be wrist straps, but look how tiny they are. That's not fitting on anyone's wrist, and I'm really gutted about them because I actually wanted a few for myself for my phone. So I'm putting these in for free with the lanyards because they're matching. So we've got matching lanyards. For example, this one is like the little pastel gingham one. It's very cute. And then we have the big one right here. So yeah, again, I'm adding extra packaging, and really I should just shift them out like this, but I don't like to. I don't know, just the one last launch, I'm just going to enjoy the nice packaging. I've just realised the keyring, yeah, the key rings are there. So yeah, I am throwing these in for free. So I'm going to take a photo of them, and the magnets, I need one of each. The magnets look so cute. Look at these. We've got Bon Bon and Bumblebot. We got the tulip, and we got Sugar Puff the sheep, and then we also had Bumblebot as well, but he's already on the store, so it was a restock.
Just really wanted to very quickly hijack Catherine's vlog and just say personally thank you to everybody that hit the subscribe button on my channel last week. So I just want to say thank you so much. Back to your scheduled Katnipp shenanigans.
This lanyard packaging probably isn't the best design. What you can get is a little hanging tag so that you're using less packaging, but it wasn't going to come in time, and really I should, oh no, these bags are too big, damn it. Really I should have thought that through. These are actually called DL sizes, so my to-do list to DL sizing. I'm going to have to get the tape and tape it on the back. So my to-do list is DL size, but then these bags are DL size for notepads, because obviously they're fatter, so you don't get like this overhang, and I hate it when it's too big. I don't really like tying them like this, but it's going to have to go like this. But yeah, this is what it's going to look like, the lanyard packaging. And I've done a cute design on the back as well. But this isn't probably the most ideal way of displaying lanyards. When I was in Disney World, I actually took some photos of how they did it, and they have like this hanging tag. So rather than all this plastic and these backing cards, they basically just had a tag that went over like this, and it was just out like this. But like I say, it's not going to arrive in time. I did think about doing it on Ronnie, but we only have the sticker vinyl, so that's not going to work either. So this is the next best solution, but I have created a print on the proper ones, so hopefully people will keep them, and it's a really cute print as well. I might actually just take a picture of on my phone, like product photography photos. The overhead skylight is like producing a really nice backdrop, and I could just use the pink backdrop of my mouse mat. I might just, yeah, literally take photos here on my phone. Sometimes my phone actually looks better now. This is something I haven't shared yet actually, but basically I upgraded all my cameras as I progressed, like with Katnipp and Catherine K. And even down to like what I do on these vlogs, I like upgraded all my camera and stuff. And I've slowly been downgrading them all because what am I doing? This is the wrong bag. Because I've realised it's what you do with it, not the quality. And phones have come a long way. I think people think they have to take professional photos on the DSLR, but quite honestly, sometimes the colours are much better on the iPhone, and it's got like a crisper image for product photos. So if you want that dreamy kind of product photo image, that's fine, but the last few launches I've done a lot of photos using my actual like iPhone camera. I may end up redoing this with my studio lighting if I don't like how greyed out it looks, but I thought I'd give you a little tip. You can get these foam little, like, I don't even know what to call them, photo props I guess, and I bought a bunch off Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to try them out, but I think they had like a cute little dimension to the photos. I normally had a candle, but and it's normally I take a photo normally over there, but also look at this. Look at Sugar Puff the sheep. It's 1 inch in size, but look how dinky and adorable she is. Dean's just taking all the boxes. We've got someone collecting all the boxes today, picking all the stuff up over there, and I am just taking some product photos of Sugar Puff the sheep. Oh my gosh, I love this mouse mat so much. I'm going to keep a few in case I damage stuff, in case I damage it for myself, for my home office when I move over there, but how cute is that? And then we've got the Patreon wallpapers for May on there, so you get access to all of the wallpapers for years and years and years, like loads of digital downloads if you join the Mashi Club, if you guys want to join. But ta-da! Oh my gosh, this mouse mat looks so cute. I am so happy with how it's turned out. It's making my desk so pretty. The colours are just all cohesive and beautiful. Anyway, today's currently Tuesday, so the last time I picked up the camera was Friday. I was away yesterday in Northumberland, so it meant I wasn't at work yesterday, which is not ideal. And I've just spoke to the manager and we have less time to move out of the studio than I actually thought. However, she has extended it to the weekend. So we had to actually move out in 2 days, and we thought we had like a few more days left. For the first time ever, I think I'm going to actually postpone this final launch because we are still overwhelmed with orders. We've got 80 orders when we came in today, and obviously there's only us 3 on it. And not just that, if I do the launch tomorrow, because it is the final Katnipp launch, I just think we'll be overwhelmed because we also have to move out of the studio this week. So it's just a bit too much. So I think I'm going to postpone it to Sunday now, and I'm going to put an announcement out on my socials that I am postponing it, and I'm going to like do a post and everything about it, send out an email newsletter. So I am going to end the vlog here. I hope you like it. I'll see you next week when it'll be moving out of the studio, probably is the next vlog. Then it'll be the final shop launch, and then I might let me know if you want to see a final packing order video in the studio with all our tools and stuff, because I could do that as well, because I'm probably going to be on orders all next week, packing orders. So let me know in the comments if you want to see that. I'll see you in the next one. All right, thanks so much for watching. I love you.